Welcome to ISTV News. This is Panorama giving you the news. Let's see the top stories. Any threat on territorial integrity of India and Manipur will not be compromised, CM Ibobi reiterates. And general strike called by JSC of ILPs, peaceful so far, affects normal life. The news in detail. Chief Minister of Manipur O Ibobi has reiterated that any threat on the territorial integrity of India and Manipur will never be compromised in any manner whatsoever. He said this while speaking at the observance of the Kargil Vijay Diwas held at the banquet hall of the 1st Battalion Manipur Rifles today. Deputy Chief Minister Gai Khangam presided over the function. Cabinet ministers, MLAs, Chief Secretary, DGP and top civil and police officials attended the observance. Financial assistance from the state government was handed over to the families of 6 brave Manipuri soldiers who sacrificed their lives at the Battle of Kargil. Speaking on the occasion, Chief Minister Ibobi said that even if certain compromise has to be made in other matters, in the matter of territorial integrity of India and Manipur, no compromise of any kind will ever be made. No compromise will be made in the matter of territorial integrity has been clearly shown by the Kargil war. Observing the day is to make the young generations aware of the sacrifice and courage shown by the brave soldiers. It is a matter of pride for us that the brave soldiers made the supreme sacrifice, the Chief Minister said, and pleads that all possible help will be extended to the families of the late soldiers from the next year onward.
Bharat ki amasong Manipur ki apunba saktam masigi ningkha tamba sidadi Bharat ki nagarik amatana masidaida compromise tawbagi wafam laiti haibase masi Kargil Vijay Diwas palan sina adum malemda prithibigi mafamda utkre haibatai aduna masina atay akhoi Thangnariba Imlon Kaironaba Bharat ki Kargil ki Pakistan na naron sanga ki batuda natana maybe Arunachal ki border da hojiksu adum singna dana laibani Sainana or maybe koi no problem da Myanmar harasu sumaina koi ki borders da yamna vulnerable loiba India ki integrity da singner passing se akoi matik saba reply pirna akoi gi India gi apunba saktam dadi karigumba matamda akoi compromise tawroi.
Deputy Chief Minister Gai Khangam said it is a pride of Manipur that 6 brave sons of the soil were among those who sacrificed their lives at the Kargil battle. It is because of their sacrifice that we the people of Manipur are able to walk with our heads held high today. It is essential for the present generation to emulate the courage and sacrifice made by the brave soldiers, Gai Khangam said.
Mathauna Paraba Maribak Ning Balami Sing Aduna, Tanpamda, Tawai Tadana, Sahib Hochiba, Mapuarida, Top Top Bam Ama Punkrabani, Makoi Punamak, Manipuri, Gelehau, Pokiba, Mating Leraba, Mabari, Naktani, Makoigi, Maringel, Laibamadi, Matona. Hava Tabaksing Aduna, Manipuri Punamaki, Ho Wang, Hagatsaba, Namnabagi, Liglam Ama, Yalam Labani.
Putting pressure on the state government to take a firm stand on implementation of the inner line permit system in Manipur during the ongoing session of the State Legislative Assembly. The 18-hour general strike called by the Joint Committee on Inner Line Permit System, which began last midnight till 6 p.m. today, has badly affected normal life in the state but peaceful so far. On the other hand, since the students' wing of the Joint Committee has announced imposition of public curfew on the government offices, normal functioning at the government offices was somewhat affected. Following the general strike, the Quairamban market in the heart of the Imphal city wore a desolate look. Pauna Bazaar and Thangal Bazaar also remained closed. Oil pumps and cinema halls were shut. Passenger service vehicles stayed off the roads. Most of the people stayed indoors. Volunteers came out in the streets and enforced the general strike by putting tree logs, iron bars, big boulders, etc., and setting on fire all tires and other materials to block traffic. However, no report of any untoward incident has been received so far. On the other hand, protesting the police atrocity perpetrated on the students who were demanding implementation of ILP system in the state 2 days ago, various organizations of Singjamai site took outdoors possession at Singjamai yesterday. Women Maira Paibis of Silam Sintha Maira Loop, Singjamai Thongam Laikai, Singjamai Top Laikai, Maira Loop, etc. participated in the toast procession. One of the toast bearers expressed words of condemnation on the police brutality on the students.
Atita hoina sasan phuba gumna phuba chaiba se akhoi samna haibada maira paibi mama moina yengbada yamna thawai nungai jade karigumba masina leptana makhata na sumjangthilakba darabadi akhoi gi mayam puna mangna ima ibel mayam maira leiriba chhatra chhatri ahallaman leiriba puna makchina hogolaktana yamna tawhaidaba mawung yamna sathiba jun 19 gumba thogdok ama tholakadra haibasi jingnajaba pokjai
matam pibiu adu natarga taraga di akhoi suma khataba khongjang sata singna amadi lanai sangsa chang na changbas khongjang khudingma akhoina sabatana samchara akhoina sagasagani aduga akhoisu akanba khongjang charu yagani aina akhoina ISTV gi thongda akhoina haijari
adu moi khoi makhongda tongiba buttuna satra satri singdu yamna sasan phuba na makona kaw kaw dana degi mamai mami khang degi tha dana to bodo ya ning de ba moi commando singdu gi saru yauri bane ba moi gi saru yauri bane degi sarkar pairi ba akoi gi mantri mandron singje sigi su moi gi saru yauri bane ba adu thina tam thina sasan da phuga da bana adu maina moina ekta mamai ga dom phalang nom da onjal halaga makong dona tana tana kaw ba degi mamai mami tha ba da tura ba chhatra du bo mo kauksan ba do adu amo na taw haning de ba du gum do adu maina sum toina tawra ga di praja mayam sina hawra ga di afaba oiroi ba soina lanjao madi soina lakane ba.
Police stopped the procession at Singjamai Bazaar and prevented it from proceeding further. A one-day free medical camp organized jointly by Maizrao Model English School Guardians Committee and Iboyaima Hospital and Research Center Chingamathak was held at Maizrao Model English School today. Altogether, 15 staffs of the hospital, including doctors and nurses, took part in the camp. More than 100 people were treated and given medicines free of cost. Talking to the ISTV News, Secretary of Maizrao Model English School Guardians Committee, Sograpam Hemanta said the main objective of organizing the camp is to give medical benefits to the villagers of Iro Maizrao and its neighboring villages too.
Doctor Singh General Surgeon Bobo Yaudna Lai, medicine Doctor Yaudna Lai, and Miri Tramana stop Doctor Puna Tramana Saga Biduna Yamna Silva, Medican Kiamama, Major Modern English Conjugi, Campus the Pantu Yamna Nuaje.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi today launched a website, MyGov, that aims to help citizens contribute in governance by giving their opinions and views on important issues like clean Ganga or skill development. The inauguration of the people-centric platform also marks the completion of 60 days of the new government. On the 15th anniversary of the Kargil War, Defence Minister Arun Jaitley today said that the government will soon finalize the site for construction of a grand national war memorial. After paying homage to martyrs of the 1999 Kargil War with Pakistan, the minister said he would soon be visiting the Princess Park locality near the India Gate complex with the chiefs of 3 services to take an appropriate decision on the issue. Jaitley said that the government has earmarked rupees 100 crore for the construction for the war memorial and the war museum. Whatever funds would be required, we will be making it available, he said further. Violent clashes broke out in Saharanpur today over a land dispute as 2 groups fought pitched battles, fired at each other and burned several vehicles, police said. 5 policemen were injured in the violence. Traffic on the national highway connecting Ambala was thrown out of gear as protesters went on the rampage. District officials said curfew has been claimed in Saharanpur city. Over 24 shops and vehicles were gutted. 12 people have been arrested for inciting violence over the land dispute. Congress leaders were today detained by the police when they were on a peace march towards Moradabad. They accused the Bharatiya Janata Party of raising communal tensions in Moradabad. The march comes as BJP MPs from Western UP are set to lodge an FIR on Saturday against Moradabad SSP Dharamveer Yadav, a day after 13 Biswa Hindu Parishad leaders were detained by the police. UP BJP Chief Lakshmikant Bajpai and other BJP leaders held a dharna outside a district magistrate's residence in Moradabad, demanding action against the SSP. A 12-hour humanitarian window began today after Israel and militants in Hamas-ruled Gaza Strip agreed to an UN request for a pause in fighting. But the ceasefire deal still looked elusive, even as the 19-day conflict has killed 884 Palestinians and 38 Israelis. Hamas spokesman Sami Abu Juri said there was national consensus on a humanitarian truce for 12 hours on Saturday. Well, that's all we have for now. But before we wind up, let's have a quick look at top stories once more. Any threat on territorial integrity of India and Manipur will not be compromised, CM Ibobi reiterates. And general strike called by JC of ILPs, peaceful so far, affects normal life. Thanks for watching the news, and for more updates, please stay tuned.